What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Be True, aka Be The Real You. My name is Deja and I really appreciate you watching this video today. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications if you want to see when I post a new video. And also make sure you follow the page BeTheRealYou.BeTrue. I really hope you liked today's video. Let's get into it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm going through a pretty big life change and it's kind of been stressing me out. So I really just want to come on here and kind of talk things through. Every time I'm going through a life change, there's always this one question that I hate the most, and it's, what are you going to do next? And the reason I hate this so much is because I feel like it puts so much pressure on me to know, to decide, to have a decision made anytime somebody asks me that. See, and throughout my life, I've figured out that for me, things don't always go as planned. I've never been a really big, detailed, intricate planner, but I've always had a general idea of what I was gonna do next. And it's funny because things always somehow worked out. Literally, things always work out. There were so many times in my life where I had no idea what I was going to do, and I didn't even know up until, like, literally right up until the last possible minute. Like, things would always work out on time, on God's timing. And at this point in life, I'm kind of tired of stressing for this change, or when this change occurs. And the truth is, like, the stress doesn't do anything for me. The stress does not help actually figure out the problem. Usually, all of the actions I take when I'm stressed, when I'm desperate, when I'm, in my head too much about the uncertainty, those eventually become irrelevant because God's plan for me is something I could not even think of. And what I mean by that is He always has something better for you. If things don't work out to your plan, if things don't work out to the plan that I'm cooking up in my head and I think I'm gonna do X, Y, Z, there's always gonna be a reason for that. And sometimes it just doesn't unfold as quickly as we want it to. Sometimes it takes a while for us to really see why things didn't go according to our plan. So sometimes we can't even see what God is doing behind the scenes for us. We may be thinking like, oh, I didn't land this job, so maybe I'm not good enough, maybe this, that, so much self-doubt starts to come in. You just got to remember that every and any rejection is just God's way of redirecting you. It's not telling you to stop. It's not telling you, that you're not good enough at whatever it is that you do or want to do. It's just telling you that that's not your path right now, and that's okay. That's why for me, I feel like I really have to hone in on being still and being in the present moment and just kind of going with the flow so that things can flow more easily into my life. Because the more I stress myself out trying to predict and control what's gonna happen next, like that's more energy wasted that I could be pouring into something more positive. I could be pouring into myself during that period of change, during that period of kind of waiting. Like, no, you have to trust in God's plan, and that if some things work out or don't work out, like, that's for a reason, and it's all gonna make sense at some point. It's all gonna come back around. So yeah, I'm realizing that right now I feel really scared, really anxious, and sometimes that fear and anxiety could kind of push me to do certain things that I maybe normally wouldn't do, or settle for things that I normally wouldn't go after or wouldn't, settle for. And I can't let that happen to me, because my thing is I want to live up to my full potential, and I feel like God is going to lead me there regardless. I can't force anything. I can only do what I can do. Like I said, you can only control so much. We really just gotta learn to, like, be still and trust that whatever you're doing is enough. It's about finding that right balance of doing what you gotta do and not doing too much to the point of, like, stress and anxiety and fear. Like, do what you feel is right. Do what your intuition tells you to do. It can be hard to listen to your intuition, especially if you aren't used to doing that, or like you haven't practiced it much. It's something I'm always going to be working on. you know, trying to get more in touch with myself and get more in tune with what I want to do, what I need to do to fuel myself. But yeah, sometimes it is gonna take a lot of action. Sometimes it's gonna take more quiet, more calm, more being alone, more of literally being still for you to truly listen to what your intuition is telling you to do. And then you could take the actions. Once you just quiet the chaos that's going on in your mind from all of these expectations you put on yourself and all of this pressure you put on yourself. But the bottom line is, it's okay to not know what you're going to do next, because it's all going to get figured out. It's all already done. God already knows what he has in store for you, and you have to trust that whatever happens next is according to his plan. It's going to work out for you as long as you want it to, as long as you trust that it will. And truly just do what you feel is intuitively right, and God will lead you to all of your desires. Trust yourself more than anything is what I would have to say. And it's okay to not know. It's okay to be in uncertainty. It's okay to be in the unknown and sit where it's super uncomfortable. But hopefully you get the message I'm trying to share with you guys today. So thanks for watching today. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications. Follow me at BeTheRealYou.BeTrue.